Hey guys, this is Forte. Couple trade ideas today, so get your notebook and your pen out and get ready to write them down. LRN, first thing is first, buying above is 63 after next week's Tuesday. So likely we'll be buying this stock either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Depends on which day the earnings is. I have to double check on that. And what we're gonna buy, how I'm gonna approach this stock is that we likely, if the earning is a big win, it's likely going to gap up a little bit. We're gonna have a gap away, buyable gap away stock buy price here because we're breaking out of this little base that it's been having, consolidating no more than 9%. And if you take a look at the weekly chart, we're breaking out of all-time high. And if you take a look at the volume on the at the bottom right here, you can see that the volume has been pretty dormant the entire time during while the stock is in consolidation. And now the stock is getting, in the last recent couple years, 3 years, volume has been picking up, showing me that institutions are buying and they're showing interest in the stock. And now that we're finally breaking above into all-time high, we're getting rid of all the overhead supplies to the left. It's a whole new area at all-time high with a market that's doing really well. I'm looking to buy the stock. And another idea I have is Duolingo. I'm thinking about buying the stock above 220. That will be breaking above the 50-day moving average, which is the green line. And we're below it right now, but we're still above the 200-day moving average. If we take a look at the weekly chart, once again, it's at the level that it will break above the all-time high. Basically, for me, I like to trade these stocks because there's no overhead supplies, right? And the reason I want to buy this thing above 220, even though right now, if you take a look at the 15-minute chart, this is a 5-day moving average. We're on a downtrend, but this could easily be a fake out. And what I see is like kind of like a cup and handle, but in reverse. So if this thing can fail to break down and then reverse and come back, I think this will be a really viable stock, showing me that this was simply just a shakeout. Another stock I got is LBPH. It's a biotech, really risky stock. And same thing on the weekly chart, breaking out into all-time high. And the thing I'm looking at is that the fact that it broke on an extremely high volume. It's up 600% year to date. And also it pretty much didn't really pull back that much. If we take a look at from the high of the wick to the low of the wick, about 21%, which is pretty high. But it closed at just a low 12%, 12.2% below the high that it made. And now we're putting in an inside week. I would say this is a pretty basic pattern here that we could buy above $26.60. But these kind of setups are prone to kind of like a failure shakeout. So be really careful with this. Another one I have is CDRE. Take a look at the weekly chart. Same story, breaking out into all-time high. And the volume, you may see a really big red volume that it had. But if you take a look at the daily chart, it actually was a green day. But it didn't close that really. But what I see is that the price didn't decrease further, which means that there were buyers in the stock. And the fact that we broke out into all-time high, came back, didn't really fail, bounce off the 20-day moving average. I think this thing is setting up for a higher low. So if we can buy this thing above 34.75, I say, this would be a pretty viable stock. But be sure to put your stop however you guys put your stops, right? I have my stop parameter. I'm not going to share that with you guys because everybody trades differently and it shouldn't matter where I put my stop. I'm just sharing these stock ideas with you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you like, and like the video, comment, and see you guys next time. Peace.